letter from my bank, probably closing my account since it's been frozen. What's up, everyone? Just leaving my house. I'll show some of that video. I'll split into here in a little bit. They ramsacked this place, literally. Half of my property's still laying all over the ground. Found it, tools laying on the ground. My tools, expensive fucking tools. Came here to get the number off the window, like they said. Got air back there. And that's what we did. Got the number. I'm gonna call them, find out where my shit is. I'm sure they destroyed it. My motorcycle. I'll wring somebody's neck. I don't care. I already told the cop that. He can take it for what it is. If something happens to my shit, if one. Yeah, I understand. I got like damn near $50,000 worth of tools, at least. And I find a couple of my tools laying on the ground. Bunch of other items, some clothing. So they just fucking piled everything and just threw it into something. While the sheriff stood there and watched it, they allowed that to happen. Didn't give me, for no reason they couldn't, especially they showed up with some fake 3-day notice shit. But that's what we got going on there. So I don't know. All kinds of thoughts. Can't get my head clear to straight to talk straight on one subject. I just keep going all over the place and whatever, so sorry about that. A couple of videos I just cut out because anyways, it's our authorities for, and how everybody sees my case and they're like, I need to get over this part because it's mostly a few close people that are, it's not everybody offers me advice I'm not offended by. It's the ones that, they all have something to say. All the ones that, you know, they all got an opinion. Really, they're just worried because I'm doing this and how it looks for them. Hey, here's how I feel about it. I haven't asked nobody for nothing. And anyone who hasn't done anything, you got no right to an opinion. You know, I didn't, them coming to my house, taking my house is way more than a matter of I didn't pay my bill, so they came to foreclose. Yes, I mean, that is the excuse they're using. But as I'm demonstrating in my videos, it's way more than that. It's way deeper than that. It's way more involved than that. I'm not some dude that don't pay his bills and stuff like that. We'll get down to that, but a lot of that's already out there, I suppose. The thing is, there's people that they're pretending they care, but they don't have an idea what's going on. They ain't even watching the videos. Well, the first thing is, don't tell me when you start arguing with me about my life and the choices I'm making. Well, you don't know. It ain't you, I guess, but whatever. But I ain't asking you for nothing, so I don't know where your opinion's coming from. But these certain people, or, you know, I know the ones who are authentic and, you know, and or the ones that just, they ain't paying attention to nothing. They just take the little bit of what they catch, because I throw a small video out on Facebook and certain families sees it and they're like, oh, this or that. They got an opinion suddenly and they don't have a clue what's going on. And then when they start arguing with you and you put them in their place and they're like, well, I'm just doing that because I care. Well, if you cared, first of all, you'd have been standing up to help me against this, standing up against this stuff. And you would also take the time to watch these videos and see what's really going on before you formed an opinion. I'll be back in a second. So yeah, anyway, I don't know. Like I said, my mind's all over the place trying to collect all my thoughts. What's wrong with this world? I mean, look, people are saying stuff to me about, oh, you're sitting there losing everything. Yeah, it sucks. But I'm just ahead of you guys is all it is, you know, a little bit. A lot of you guys out there, you don't know it. A lot of you people. We're pretending like the stuff that just happened not too long ago through 2019, 20, all the way through here, you know. We're sitting here pretending that life's so great. I'm going to get back to normal, and it's not. It's only going to keep getting worse, and it's about to get real bad pretty soon. So, I mean, hell with the vain stuff, right? It's all vanity. I'm on this path trying to figure stuff out. A lot of this stuff sucks right now. Boy, does it. Rock bottom, right? Not quite yet, but close enough. Yeah, so everybody's got opinions and nobody really knows what's going on. Like, as if, first of all the stuff I had, as if, like, you know, I gotta drown out what certain people are saying. The ones who don't, you know, if you don't care enough to know the whole story first, you know, to know what's really going on, then, you know what, why should I care about your opinion? And fact of the matter is, you know, the way this stuff went down, it's bullcrap, and this is the system coming up against me, and people can blow that off all they want, but all my stuff's proving it. And you know, so what's wrong with the world? I said I must start doing videos about what's wrong with the world. That was one of my intentions anyways for this channel. Way before this stuff all come about. But that's one of the things right there. Everybody wants to preach to each other. Nobody wants to walk the walk. Or they want to say this and that, but when it comes down time to do it, you know, and that's the thing about me that sets me apart most of the time is, if I'm saying it, you better be damn sure I'll do it. And if I have said it, I'll take myself to every extent, and that's what's going on here. I'll take myself to every extent to prove it. And have I not been? Yeah, I sure have. But so that's one thing that's wrong with the world. The people that want to judge things based on what they want it to be or how they want to feel about it, and not get the facts and not know what's really going on, and they want to side with, you know, like I'm saying, anyone who if they really care, that's like I ain't been out begging nobody for nothing. Okay, ain't asked nobody to take anything on for me, but they want to say, oh, we care. Well, if you cared, then you'd see the problem that's going on in this, and you'd stand up with me. And if more people were standing up, these guys wouldn't be so quick to have thrown me out of my house the way they did. That's the truth, and nobody wants to see that. And that's one thing that's wrong with the world. Those days are gone. This ain't America no more. Yeah, so anyway, you know, it's like, you know, like I can't, you know, I gotta understand a lot of these people that I'm currently mentioning don't even obviously must not be watching my videos. So I gotta understand that the people watching my videos are it could be anywhere or whatever. And I appreciate as I said, I'll always appreciate the people taking time to watch my videos and subscribing and all that. But anyway, but you got the ones that, and not all of them, like I said, I don't take offense from all of them, who's being real and who's not, right? But you got certain people, they'll turn it into arguments even, and want to fight with you because they're not happy about the way I'm handling things or whatever. And they haven't lifted a finger to do anything. They don't even check to see, hey, you okay or anything? Which, whatever, that's fine. I've disconnected myself from from almost everybody because I know everybody's opinion's almost the same, but how many of them are going to turn it into arguments and stuff like that, or say stuff that's just, beyond. But so they got such an opinion and about what I'm doing, even though I haven't asked any of them for anything, and they're try to give me the what for or whatever, because they don't want to take the time to understand what it is to stand on your rights or whatever. I'll explain more of that later too. But how valuable and important our rights are. Everything else is vanity, But ask me how many of them people who are so strong opinionated, the ones who want to turn it into, strife. How many of those people have done anything to even stop by and check on me or anything? None. And it's fine. I don't expect it. I'm fine. But like I say, I know who's got me and who don't. I know where I can turn and where I can't. But it's all the people with the highest opinions about what you're doing for whatever their reasonings are. Like my one brother, he's just embarrassed about people might see my stuff and reflect it on him. Whatever. Anybody's got something to say against me about to make, because this stuff is a little bit embarrassing. That's true, but I went through it already once, kind of living in my truck and all that, over this whole same thing. And they don't, did all that while staying in honor with these people, and they could have trying to give them the chance to make it right. Instead, they want to take it this far. And then you got the people with the opinions about, I don't know. Point is, I'll let you know when your opinion is, when you've earned the right to that opinion. I mean, you can have the opinion all you want, but when you think you've earned the right that I have to give a shit about that opinion, is another thing. I consider everybody's opinions, and certain people's opinions are valuable to me, and I, stuff like that. But I gotta do what's right. I got people pointing the finger at me, trying, like I'm so wrong for certain things, like because I haven't taken certain steps to make some of this right, to make certain parts of my life right yet. And I get it. There's, some truth to that, I suppose, but can't explain to you all what some of this does and some of my reasonings. I'll try to do that later. But anyways, I made the point that, whatever, why I'm sitting here worried about people's opinions that clearly don't matter. I'm taking my stand, and that's what I got to do. And people don't understand that, but they got more skeletons in their closets than I do. And then want to point the finger at me and tell me, I said, well, okay, you go ahead and take a good look at my life and everything I've been doing here, at least for a while now, and you go ahead and tell me, while all this has been going on, okay, you go ahead and tell me, and I'll challenge any one of them. Pull your skeletons out compared to mine, and you go ahead and tell me where God's going to tell me I'm so shameful. Because I haven't ran to take some job I don't want to do yet. Well, that's not a sin, you know. But the people preaching to me about this, you know, but they put their whole lives in vanity, and they're doing all kinds of even the littlest sins they don't even think about. But you know, but they want to point the finger at me. I mean, I'm all right. It sucks, but I guess I'm all right, huh? Point is, you know, I don't know where I was going. I'm just jib jabbering. Some of this is gonna be just jib jabbering. I want to get on here and start talking about some issues I'm finding out about going on in the world, not just, you know, things are about to be happening pretty seriously. Anyways, I'll figure something out, get some real subject matter up here, sit down and talk about something. Talk to you later. So yeah, I said, you know, some of that about the people that pretend they're there for you or whatever, and then but never have nothing but an opinion with no answers. That's only don't do a dang thing to even check on you or anything else. So, but on the other side of that, I want to take a minute and acknowledge people who do, and tell anyone who reaches out to me, offers any kind of actual help, is very much appreciated. And a lot of times, even if I turn it down, I want you to know I appreciate it. And you know, sometimes I turn it down because I don't think it's that bad yet, and I'll wait and, you know, save that favor till later, you know. But you know, just like I gotta say, you know, like I'm saying, a lot of these people that were so, you know, supposed to be so close to you and act like they care so much, and they got this opinion, but don't even take the time to understand what's going on, and they want to be quick to judge. But meanwhile, I got people who I haven't even talked to in a long time, and they still pop up and they say, hey, you know, I seen some stuff going on, want to let you know, offer this or that. And you know, and I just want to know, I just want to acknowledge those people. And you know, those are the people. Sometimes you got, you know, closer friends that you don't think you're so close to, and you know, they're better friends than the ones you think you're real close to sometimes. And I'm not, you know, I don't want any my real friends to take any offense to that either, because I know who my real friends are, and I know they're there if I need them. That's just a comparison about some of the people who want to chime in and judge you and throw their opinion out there, and don't do, you know, but don't do really hardly anything at all to even show any actual care, not even to say, hey man, is everything okay or whatever. But meanwhile, people who you haven't talked to in a long time jump up and say, hey, I want to let you know, if you need a place to stay for a couple of days, it's right here, you know, something like that. That's real awesome. So, but I want to acknowledge that. I don't want to be making this video, and I don't want people who are doing the who are reaching out and being good people. I don't want them to think I don't notice that and appreciate that. I definitely do. I notice that more than the people bitching about me. Just sometimes the people, you know, like I say, everybody's got opinions, nobody's got the answers. But a lot of people think they got all the answers. So here we are at the property I'm not allowed at, but I was told to get this number off the thing. And of course, look at all this shit. Again, that's off of clothing there. No, these are things I had in shelves, and they clearly just came through here and just fucking, that's how they treated my shit. That's how the sheriffs let them treat my shit. Here's a hat, a washcloth, a sock. That's how they allowed them to treat my shit, the sheriffs, because they wouldn't let me run back in. They'd come here and ransack the place. hoses, all this shit, my property that they just fucking leave scattered here. They just scatter all this shit, and I find in my tools. Fucking, now my tools, look at that. There's no reason a pair of pliers is laying there on the ground from out of my toolbox. Look at that. Fucking destroyed all this shit, just slung it all the fuck over the place. All right, guys, thanks for checking it out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I mean, this one maybe not so shareable or whatever, but give you a little more insight into what rock bottom is when the sheriff's department comes in and forces you to rock bottom, and what they do. You know, just all this property slung around at my place, or was my place, or whatever. You know, all that. None of that shit, my tools laying around, stuff like that, that's bull crap. You know, none of that stuff was like that. They destroyed everything. And I'll admit there was some junk that was still there, but you know, it wasn't slung around like that. And then the one room where I could get in through the window, shine in through the window and see a whole pile of stuff just trashed. And the way they left all that, how did they handle my property? Yeah, it's bull crap. Just pure bull crap. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully some better content a little bit. I'm working on some stuff, but when I use my other camera, I use the other camera when I try to make the videos a little bit better, and when I use that one, then I gotta edit through my laptop, and they kept, I don't know what happened to my charger for my MacBook, and any other charger, it takes forever to charge. So we'll see what. So in the meantime, I'm making these stupid little videos with my phone, but letting everybody know what's up. But I got hopefully some good subject matter coming up as I get my head straightened out, wrapped around all this some more. But in the meantime, I'll throw some of these stupid little videos up with some thoughts, of course, and we'll talk about some stuff or whatever, but I'll be demonstrating what rock bottom is. Hottest day on record. So, it's supposed to be so hot, they claim. I mean, it's pretty hot, but nothing me and Whiskey ain't being able to handle yet. He's wanting to go for another walk. I'm like, yeah, maybe it's a bit hot for that. But whatever. Talk to you later.